Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day so far. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Um, it is a Saturday, okay? Just in case you thought you missed a day, it is a Saturday, and that is because Father Paul is coming tomorrow. And so then but next week it'll be back to the regular time and day. Well, the time's the same, but it's the day. Hello, who's there? How you doing? Hope it's nice where you are. It's actually a beautiful day here. It's nice and sunny, and after this live is done, I have to go and put the laundry outside, hang it up. So, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Having a good day so far? Yes, it is indeed Saturday. So, just in case you slipped through a time warp. It's not Sunday, it's Saturday. And I do Saturdays once a month, and that's because Father Paul comes. But with winter coming, where he can cancel, like if the roads are nasty. So, but so we'll see. We shall see. Now, what am I working on? Well, here, just a minute, I will show you. Okay. Where did I put it? Oh, for Pete's sakes, I know exactly where it is. It's a good thing I had this ready. I was scooping out the litter box, and I took it off because it was hanging over into the litter box. And I didn't want that. So so I took it off and I left it back there. But stranger things have happened, right? So hopefully we'll have some more coming on here. If not, I'm okay. Even if nobody was here, I would still do my full 2.5 hours. So this is what I'm working on. Okay. So I've done this. Yesterday I only put in 215 stitches. And today I have put in 25 stitches. Oh my gosh, not very much, huh? Okay, let me get my black thread. Can I find, I know I have a whole bunch of black thread here. And there's a needle. So I was busy this morning. I did a load of laundry, but I haven't hung it out yet. And I will do that after the video. And what else did I do? Like I said, I cleaned out the litter box. So that's done. I went back in my craft room and was looking through some stuff. I'm looking for this particular kit that I had. I have to try and look later again. I don't know where it is, but it's a bee. And I am going to see if um, Juliet wants it. It's awfully big, and I kind of doubt it that she's going to want it. So it's really big. Like it's probably a meter tall, if not more, meter and a half tall. So, but so are you guys all having a good day? Everybody's quiet. Nobody's saying anything. But was that a fly? Yeah, it's a fly. Probably came in earlier. Well, I've got kind of all holes around, right? So, and they're looking for a place to hole up. I'll try and get it because me and flies do not get along. Okay, so that one, that one, that one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Josephine. Ah, well, when you're done, come over here. It's yeah. Yeah, it's for some reason I have never gotten. I will get the cleaning bug every once in a while. But for me, it is, I get overwhelmed. And the longer you leave it, the more overwhelming it becomes, right? I'm great at procrastinating like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to make sure that I count. So, but yeah. But otherwise, I kind of tidied up the kitchen. I got to wash the dishes, but I'm not doing them today. I'll do them tomorrow morning. And so, what's everybody working on? What y'all working on? So, hopefully, we'll get some more people. If not, you're all going to watch this on the rerun, anyways. So, like I said earlier, I said even if nobody was on here, I'd still do it. Now, would I have a hard time um, finding something to talk about? Probably. 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I lived by you, I would help you, but I live in the U.S. There's even people here who live on the East Coast, and we're still too far. Yeah. No, I am. I'm just not one. I wonder if it was. I don't think this is all of it, but I think that it contributed to it. Was when I was young. I don't know how old I was. I think it was after my sister passed away, so I would have been 10. And we lived in a really big house. Really big house. It was an old house, but it was a big house. And I had the job of vacuuming and dusting. So I would go around, I would dust and vacuum and stuff like this, my father would say, "Are you finished?" I said, "Yeah, I am. Don't forget, I'm 10 years old here, 9 or 10 or whatever it was." And he said, "Are you sure you're finished?" I said, "Yeah." He grabbed some Kleenex and he went around. And if there was any bit of dust or dirt on that, oh boy, it would be one of those days when I couldn't sit down and couldn't stop crying. So now I just, like, who cares? Who cares? I do vacuum my floors. I do wash my floors. I do dust. I do clean the windows. I do, that kind of thing. But am I obsessed with cleaning? No. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that kind of just, because it was basically my father standing over me with a switch, and it was. And I remember there was another time I got hit so badly. My father used a rug beater. It had a big end wicker. Okay. Had a big end on it. He hit me so hard with that thing that ruthless and Jonah. Ruthless? Ruthie? Yeah, Ruthie. Oh, they're doing fine. They had a bit of a disagreement this morning, but it's coming along slowly. It is coming along slowly. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I knew what you meant. It was just funny how it came up. Ruthless. If that would have been Sydney, that would have been like if Sydney's name would have been Ruthie. Ruthless would have been a good name for him. So okay, making sure here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. There. Oh my goodness, I think I have to enlarge this. That's why I'm having trouble. All right. There. Okay. There. Yeah, that's better. I'm using my finger on this and I'm still missing. Okay, so right there. Right? Yeah. So I'm just going to make sure that this lines up. Just a minute. Okay, so right there, right there, right there. And it does. And it does. I love it when it comes together. I just love it. Yesterday, I couldn't find anything on TV to watch. Really, nothing. This morning, I watched Jen the Caffeinated Crafter. And so that was 2.5 hours long. My gosh, that woman has projects. I don't know how she does it. Keeping track of all of that. Oh my gosh. I know in her mind she can do it. In my mind, I have disorganized chaos in my mind. And I would never be able to. My mind just couldn't deal with that. So if anybody's watched her, oh my gosh. But when she first started out, well, when I first started watching her, she had it was even worse. She had these big cardboard things trying to work on them and everything else. And then she got these, dry erase boards, and that's made a big improvement. At least she can hold on to them better. But oh my gosh, and then she'd pull projects and everything. I just no, no. That's beyond me. So oh my nose itches. So yeah, Ruthie is doing fine. Today, actually Jonah was outside, and so I have the cat condo here. And she was peeking over and putting her paw up and uh, looking, and then she jumped up on the first step, and then she was going to drop into one of these basket type things, but she didn't quite get into it. She was sniffing it. Then she looked in the one cubby hole, and no, she didn't. No, she didn't like that. Yes, I know she is. Hi, Ellen. How is life in Arkansas today? I bet you're having nice weather. At least I think so. Here it's nice. Here it's nice. Considering it's the middle of September, it's nice. And I haven't even thought about the game furnace chicken. Haven't even, because it's been so nice. So, which I'm happy about. So, oh yeah, yeah, we had a rainstorm yesterday too. Well, it thundered and we had rain. Thank goodness it was rain. It rained after I got home. So I didn't have to run around in the rain. But I was able to get to the hardware store. I don't know if I told you this. I think I did, about that roll of masking tape that I had bought. And I was wrapping up a package and it ended, and that was it. There was no sticky stuff on it. So I had most of the roll. I only used about maybe a meter, maybe a meter and a half. And so I took it back yesterday, and no, 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 no more leaks, Josephine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for asking. Mind you, yesterday, every time it rains, my heart kind of goes like this. And I run to the back there to make sure nothing's leaking in. Old habits die hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I had put the line wrong here. So, okay, 5. I had a nightmare wake me up again this morning. Nasty, 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 nasty. I don't, it really sets me off for the day. I mean, I think it would anybody. And it's, and it was one of those kind of nightmares that you can't shake it off. It doesn't want to let go. And like I was telling Juliet this morning, it's, I know what it's about. I have a lot of repressed anger and rage. And I'm trying to work through things. And I'm having a hard time working through them to get to the point of total 100% acceptance. I don't know if I ever will. I don't know if I ever will. You know, when you've been betrayed, like I've been betrayed my entire life, well, gee, you know, it's hard to let things go. So I end up carrying this bag full of stuff, and my back gets sore, and the bag gets fuller. Oh, gosh. Occasionally I'll drop out a rock, but no. And I know, and I do a lot of praying about it because it's only through the love that my Lord Jesus Christ has for me. That's why I can make it. I know my Heavenly Father is looking after me. And I know that revenge is his, not mine. He said, it's revenge is mine, saith the Lord. But that doesn't stop the anger and the rage. And it goes in cycles. But I am migraine free. I am so happy. I can tell you, I am so happy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1. That migraine, that one was pretty wicked, like to make me that sick. But that's what happens. 2, 3. It just, once it starts on its roll, it's like a boulder running downhill, right? You can try and stop it, but it just keeps going faster and faster and stronger, and yeah. I think that was 6, yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. 5, 6. So I saw over at the meat cutting place there that they got the rafters up. And I asked Juliet if she'd heard anything about when they're supposed to be opening. Not that it really matters to me because I don't eat meat. Migraines are bad. I used to get them 3 days in a row and used to feel sick. Oh, 3 days, Josephine. I would love them to be 3 days. When I was younger, I used to get them continuously, all the time. And I would get them 3 weeks at a time. And I remember going to my own just a minute, I'm trying to think. Just a minute. Oh, I know it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember. Um um oh my gosh. Mine were mine were from my aunt from Red Bank. Sorry. Sorry, Josephine, I'm not following that. I'm not following that. And the crafty gamer has joined us, and she is from the Netherlands. No, she's from Denmark. Okay, so this one and yep, lined up. Yes, that is so good. I love it. Okay, come on, there. Yes, from Denmark. Yeah, there's so many people. Like, um, um, Siska, she is from Belgium. And there's somebody else from the Netherlands. And we have some people from the UK, from Scotland, I believe, from somewhere. Oh my, from Red Bank. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, my migraines, I spent years since I was very young dealing with migraines. And I have um, what are they? CCM, cerebral cavernous malformations. That's what technically they're called, but they're called cavernomas. And I have one here, and one's about here somewhere. And the second one they didn't find for a long time, but they now found it, and it's usually the cavernomas. They usually travel in pairs or more. So now I have the doctors all say, "Oh no, no, there's nothing wrong. There's they're not bleeding. This is you're everything's okay and all of that." And it's like for me it's I know they can say that it has nothing to do with my migraines. And I will vehemently tell them I don't believe them. That's how I knew it was. Yes. Okay. Yes. Duh. 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 Yes. Okay. No, mine come for no reason. No reason that anybody can ever say what the reason is, where I get mine. Um, because I went through menopause at 25 because I had a complete hysterectomy at 25, and because I had severe endometriosis and I have PCOS, um, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Though at the time they never said that. Mind you, I can go to bed being fine, waking up a few hours later with a migraine. Yeah. But for me, it can just come on like this. I can be fine, and within 10 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute, I have completely gone to a full blown migraine. And mine were absolutely wicked. Now, I very rarely threw up. Very rarely. Like I can count on one hand in all the years when I've ever thrown up. Oh, oh yeah. Um, no, mine have continued. Like I'm going to be 66 in 3 weeks. Mine are still continuing. Okay, mine is not that fast, but takes several days to go away, and I throw up every time. Do you find once you get to the point where you throw up that it kind of bursts through and it decreases everything? Or do they continue at that same intensity? Because mine is that it it comes on and lasts however long, and if I get nauseous, I get nauseous. If I don't, I don't. I don't easily get nauseous, but I don't throw up. It's a very rare, rare, rare occasion that I will get to the point of throwing up and actually throw up. Oh, really? Yeah. No. I have I used to work as a nurse with migraines. I used to drive with migraines. The older I get, the harder it is to recuperate. Well, I found this one, and the thing is, I knew why it came on. In a sense, is because I didn't have my Ajovi, and um, once I got my shot of Ajovi, that it took, I would say, 3 days to get it settled down. Now I am always Ajovi, that it is spelled Ajovy. It is a special medication that has only been on the market about 3 years, maybe a little longer, maybe 4 years. And it was actually my doctor, my neurologist, um, who was part of the lab team or whatever. You should ask about it. But the thing is that it's an injection. They haven't gotten it to tablet form yet. It's an injection. It's like an EpiPen, okay? Because there's no way I'm gonna. No, I chicken out. But this one here, I just push it in and it does its thing, and that's it. And you should look into it. And I can't say enough about it. Um, and it's mainly for people who have migraines that are not treatable with other methods, and you've had to have had them for a long time. Like right now, my migraine is between a 1 and a 2. Okay, so when I say migraine free, I mean it's not, it's there, it's always there. It never goes away. I am always aware of it. And I was diagnosed with occipital neuralgia, which means that it starts back here with the nerves and everything here in the occipital region of the brain. My cavernomas have been there my entire life. Absolutely. Um, will I consider surgery? No. I won't have surgery to remove them. Hi, Gigi. How are you doing there, sweetheart? What are things like over there in New Hampshire? Oh my gosh, come on. This isn't going. Alrighty. So go out of it. And then I got to come back into it. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we are. Okay, so do this. Why are you not doing this? No, I know why. Because you're not highlighted. There we go. That's why. Trying to get it, and I'm not really looking at it. Okay, so there. Okay, come on. So I am working here on my Halloween Quaker. I have stitched a grand total of 73 stitches today. Yeah, I know. I put a lot of stitches in there, a lot of work. So the last couple of nights, Ruthie has been laying on my bed, like right here where my pillow is, and the occasional. Oh, okay. So were you gonna go and lay down then? trying to think of your name. I still can't think of it. Oh, okay. So you're going to stick with us. Good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Karina! I'm thinking Maisie, and I knew it was a short name. I have to mark that down. I gotta mark that down because that is just, I just forget. Okay, there, done. Hopefully I don't forget. I was, did you see that? I don't know what that was. Moth, maybe? I have holes all over the place in the back there until they come, a moth or something. Um, but they, hi Chris, how are you? They start coming in through all these, where the dryer vent is, and where the holes are for the outdoor electrical and stuff like that, right? And at the bottom of the door. So they're all still, you know, stuff still coming in. So just as long as the hornets don't come in. And you know what? With those yellow jackets, you should never kill them. Don't kill them. Try not to stress them out, but put them outside. And like take a hand towel or something and wrap them up and put them outside. Because I was reading this, because they honestly, I don't, anyway, um, for one thing, they can sting multiple times. They're not a honeybee. A honeybee can only sting once and then it dies. Hornets and wasps, they can sting multiple times. And they said if it is that you agitate them or go and try and kill them, they put out a pheromone or something, some kind of a chemical that draws the others there to help it. So, whatever you do, don't. Because it's not a happy ending. So when they come in the house, I just try to grab it like gently and put it outside. So, yeah, nasty beasties. Wasps are um, okay. Let's say that honeybees and bumblebees and that are the good angels. Wasps and hornets and Africanized bees. Oh, they're on a totally different level. Um, Not that we have them here. But anyways, they're like the demons. Okay. So if you've read the Bible or understand like what happened in Revelation, it's like um, Satan has the ability. He can't out and out kill people, but he can do things to make your life absolutely miserable. that you want to kill yourself. Okay? He cannot actually do anything. Like he can't say, here, I'll put the rope around your neck and put it up and I'll hold you there. No. Or, you know, I'll push you off a bridge or something, you know. No. I knew I did that wrong. I knew I did that wrong. So that's the difference. And then within those categories, you've got some wasps that are deadlier than others. Like Africanized bees. Like I have watched videos on YouTube about them. And it's just, gosh, they're horrible. They are horrible. We used to have, I got to tell you this story. If I can find my, oh, for goodness sakes, now where did it go? I tell you, if I didn't have my head attached, it would be gone. Oh my gosh, over there. Where the heck? No, okay. Oh, I got this here. Africanized bees. Oh, when I was younger, well, when I was about in my 20s, we moved to a farm, not that far away. We were hobby farming, and that, and so anyway, we had to we met up with this guy in town, and we were talking to him and everything else. There was one of these big honkin' black hornets. Okay, the big ones, the fat ones. They're black with white or cream colored stripes or something. Probably a lot of you have seen them. Oh my goodness. I never ran so hard and so fast. I could have broken the speed record. I tell you, I was out of there. I was out of there. And that thing was coming right at me. It was coming right at me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't. Oh yeah. No. No, 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 no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Just a minute. I think I made a boo boo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, so it's this line. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved. God looked after me. Okay, so I got this one here, and then I do. Okay, so it's this one. I tell you. But I've seen these Africanized bees. Oh my gosh. They're huge. And they attack. They attack. They can kill a person in a matter of minutes because their stings and bites are 100 times worse. You know, it's just, does anybody live in an area where they are those? I know they're still way to the south. Way to the south. I think they're in the States though. I think they found some nests and they're trying to eradicate them. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's our northern climate is too cold for them. They can't survive it. Not yet anyways. But it's more in the southern US, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, down into South America, down there. So it's be happy. Hopefully there's none. And because they will attack and kill any other, like friendly honeybees, they'll attack them and they will take over and they will kill every honeybee that's there. Like we even have here. Oh, have they really? Hi, Marcia. Nice to see you. Have they really? I didn't know that. Yeah, but then they have warmer weather there. So, warmer than us here. One, two, three. One. Two. Why is this not? I've got something wrong here. I may have to. Okay, so this goes over here. Okay, so that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's right, but I don't understand. And that one was, that one's right. And this one is right. One, two. I have it right, but I don't understand why it's not adding up right. Ah. I'll probably have to pull this out later because I don't know. Okay, unless it is that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's right. And that's right. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I found it. But I'm not sure how far back I have to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's right. And it looks to be like it's matching up. Yeah, that matches up and that matches up. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm getting only 6. But this lines up. Yeah, that lines up and I don't understand. Did I not go down far enough? Go over here. That's the one thing. It drives you nuts, and anybody who does count it knows this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let me see on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is 7. And that goes along here. Okay, and that goes along here. And that goes along here. Found it! Found it, found it, found it. Ah. I just have to. It's right. Okay, wait a minute, right here. I was supposed to have 7 here. I've only got 6. But I do have 7 here. And that messed me up here. At least I started on this end. Well, if I started it on the other end too, it wouldn't have mattered. So is anybody gonna do a birthday start with me next month? 3 weeks from today? 3 weeks from today! People are so reluctant to have their birthdays. Remember last year? I was just like, oh, I'm turning 65, I'm turning 65. It's just like any other day. Now I'm turning 66. It's, it is, I have bought one pattern from Modern Folk Embroidery. Now I only need to get the floss. Oh, what one did you get? I love their stuff, but I don't have any of the, like there was the one with the, that I liked with the time clock. Can't remember what that one was. Oh, from 2018, okay. I know I have one and I've got it in several parts, but I don't have them all. Stitch Along 2024. Oh, that's the one with the clock thing there. It's a really nice one. Someone had done it and it was just so beautifully done. The colors are just like I just couldn't. They look so good together. You're lucky you can get them as a kit in Canada. We can't. Oh, I don't want it as a kit. No. I like to have my own, pick my own floss, pick my own fabric. It works out cheaper. I find, anyways. Because I have a lot of floss, and I don't necessarily like to do it with how other people do it. I like to do it my own way. I did pick up a couple of patterns today on Etsy. Oh, wow. Oh, one color. Oh, my goodness. So you're going to do it all just in one color? Is that the one? Oh, what was the one this year? Fruits of Plenty? I know that's one. But the other one is I mean, I like that one too, but oh, there's one lady who did it, and she did it on like a 46 count, something like that. My gosh, that thing was small. Oh, yeah, that would be good. That's awesome. That's what I would do. All right, now back to it. All I need to do is put in one more stitch. One more stitch on this. Okay, come on. So, and then I'm back on track again. Oh, I decided to join up with Paramount Plus yesterday. I had it before, and oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Karina. It's tough losing your mom at any age. My mother passed away. It will be 19 years the end of next month. Yeah, she passed away in 2005. Ah, I lost my sister when I was 9 years old, and she was the day before her birthday, before she turned 8. Yeah, it's a tough go. Um, it's okay when it's you were on a good relationship with them. I wasn't. I shed a couple of tears for my father, and then I said, nope, that's it, no more. Oh, okay, yeah. It's still tough though. My mother and we talked, and I did meet up with them. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, and I don't have a relationship with my last living relative, which is my brother. I'm talking about my nuclear family. Okay, I still have my sons and my grandkids, and so okay. Now I don't even know where that thread went off to. Is this it? Yep, I can use this one. Now maybe I can get rolling again. Yeah, it's always sad, but you know what? It's you cannot control what someone else does or feels or you're not responsible for how they act. Hi, Nancy. Work on 3 different whips, one each week. My birthday is May 5th. Oh, well, it would work out good then for us, wouldn't it? I think I'm going to just work on it the 5th, whatever day it is, that 5th day. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes and boo boos. I think it's going to be very frustrating. So I am I'm just going to take it easy with it. I am not pushing it. If all I can do is an hour with it and I become frustrated, down it goes. If I can work on it an afternoon, good. If I can work on it for the day, even better. But then after that day, I'll put it away for 10 days. But yeah, I'm going to work on it starting on my birthday, the 5th of October. And just work on it on the 5th of every month, ending in a 5, the dates. Until I get so frustrated that I'll put it down, only bring it out on the 5th of every month for an hour. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. It will be a challenge for me. I have worked on full coverage, but they've all been printed ones. I've had these 3 full coverage for years. This will give them some love. That's good. Yeah. You can, it's whatever it is that you choose. I am not one to say that you must, you must, you must. I'm just trying to give some options and incentives and, a little push to work on projects that you might not work on. Okay, that. Alrighty. Now, let me see here. Okay, so I have got 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Now it's working. As long as I can keep it on track. I still have to take this fluorescent green out. This stuff. It is, it is different. I didn't think it would be that different, but it is. So, Nancy, what ones are you going to work on? What are they? And is anybody else going to join in for full coverage as a birthday start? Now, you don't have to join in. I'm just saying, you know. And you can start on a full coverage that is a printed too. Doesn't matter. Oh yes, Karina, you're the one. Okay. So what are they? What are the ones that you're going to be working on? Oh my goodness, I got this finally. I'm caught up again. Ah, frustration, frustration. So you can imagine what treasure hunt is going to be like. Oh, I have such great plans. Who else has got great plans? And you say you're going to do something, and then it's just a new one counted blocks that is supposed to end up as a pouch. Oh, 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 Pikachu. Didn't know what you meant there. Oh, yes, okay. I am not into Pikachu and all them. I'm not into that. Not at all. Not. I know there's a lot of people that are into that, but I just never got into it. I think maybe because my kids. I also have a bookshelf with a cat on. Oh, that's Thomas the librarian, or Thomas um um Thomas the reader or something. Yeah, that one's a famous one. Apparently, that is a Charles Wysocki. And the reason why I know this is because I was watching Jen, the caffeinated crafter, this morning, and she showed it. And that's where I got my information from. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that. I guess it used to be a dimensions kit or something. Yeah, don't tell anyone. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. That I didn't know. Okay, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I have no idea. So I'll be happy once I can get this one done. You got the joke. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did. So I'm liking this orange in here. I didn't use a fluorescent orange, but I made the orange brighter on this design because I didn't like the color that they chose for the orange. I don't even know. I don't even have anything here that pale orange. I don't. I like the bright orange. And this almost looks fluorescent without being so. Okay, that one and that one. Thomas Kincaid, Morning Glory, Cottage, North Wind, Santa by Dimension. Not sure about the third. Okay. Me, I am working here on my Halloween Quaker. Mini Halloween Quaker. That's what I'm working on. And right now, I have stitched. Oh, wait a minute. I should finish this one up and then I can tell you how many. Once I got this one done. I've been yakking too much. Not enough stitching. Okay, so got this one. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, I've stitched a grand total of 89 stitches today. So that's where I am. But you can see here how this orange is a brighter orange. And I like that much better. But you can even tell here, like if you look at this orange and you look at that fluorescent green, it almost has that same kind of fluorescent color to it without this being fluorescent. This is a the clear green one too. Oh, you mean this one? This one is the fluorescent. This one is E990. Okay. If you ever use this, yeah, I'm going to still use this, Nancy. I've got to take that out, but I'm only going to use one strand. I had it where it was doubled and it's too thick. So if you ever use fluorescent, you know, or iridescent or whatever they call it, unless you're working on an 11 count. If you're working on a 14 and a 16 and probably an 18, you've got to work on, you know, just using one. Now I suppose if you went to an 18 or so, you could bring that down and use maybe 2 of the 4 strands that come in there. Can you see that? These are the other 2 strands. Okay. I don't know, because I don't work on stuff that small. 40 count and all that. Nope. I cannot work on stuff that small, even with my magnifying lamp. I would have something that magnifies like 50% or something. And maybe then I could do it. My eyes can't handle it. No. No, they can't. Okay, I got to see where I am here. Sounds like motorcycles are out. No, oh no, motorcycles are out. It's a nice weekend for it, so they won't have very many more days like this. They do the complete round usually, whether they start in Winnipeg or they start in Selkirk or they start in Stonewall or wherever they decide they're, where they meet up. This one was just only there was two of them, but sometimes they come in packs of like 10 or 12, and they do a circuit around. So it's and then come the winter time, then we have the snowmobilers, and they come around. There is not a trail right here. There's a trail over further, and it's actually the snowmobile trail kind of goes past Juliet there, but it's over further for me. Hi, Mandy. How are you doing? What you working on today, my dear? Glad you could join us. So next Sunday, the live will go back to Sunday. Okay. This is only because Father Paul's coming tomorrow. Okay, so. And yeah. I've vision double, so I can't work anything smaller than a 16. I've wanted to try 28 or 25 count, just not sure. Okay. Well, do you use a magnifying lamp? If you can work on a 16, you can easily work on a 28. Okay? You just have to make sure that after a while, you get used to working on your linen or even weave, whatever it is. Whatever it is, right? Oh, yes, I've seen that one. It's beautiful. How close are you to finishing it? Or how much longer has it got in the stitch along? Okay, so that and that. Now I get to do a bit of steady stitching here for a bit. But I have stitched now a total of 2,749 out of 7,130. I am 38.56% done. So, and if I didn't have any flub ups, I'd be able to stitch a little faster, but some days I can go. And other days I find it just so hard. My mind is so distracted. Like I've been finding that lately I can't take a lot of noise. If there's too much noise going on around me, okay, well, if you can work on 14, you can still work on 28 count because a 28 count and a 14 count are equal in size. Some people drive past here like it's only 70 along here, and they they go they go a lot faster than that. This need for speed is unbelievable. So, I would try it, Mandy. I would just get some, see if you can get a small piece of fabric and work on it and just try it. Just keep trying it and try not to get frustrated with it because remember, it's all about learning how to do it. So you work within your limitations, right? And if that means you can't work on even weave or linen or something, what you can maybe do is work on 25. No, not 25. 22 count. A hard hanger. That's a good way to get started. That's equivalent to an 11 count. That will get you started on how to do over 2 miles from finishing. Lost my mom for. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We were talking about that earlier. Karina lost her mother too, not very long ago. And it's tough. It doesn't matter how old you get, it's tough. I'm just glad that my mother and I reconciled before she passed away. So I was really happy about that. So my father and I, no. I shed a couple of tears for him, and that was it. I said, no way, you don't deserve any more. So I didn't. It's unbelievable, you know. Like I look back on how I treated my kids, and I am full of remorse. I am ashamed. I am embarrassed. I am. I just can't believe that I did what I did, and it's not easy to live with that. And so when my mother, she had called a few days before she passed, and she phoned and asked me for forgiveness, and I said, "There's nothing to forgive." Now, God says in the Bible, I think Jesus actually, no, God said it, that your sins are forgotten as far as the east is from the west, or your sins have been forgiven as far, whatever, something like that. You know me and my memory. And if God can forgive us of our sins, then surely to goodness I could forgive my mother. My father, no. That'll be a long time. That'll be a long time. So, but my mother I did. And I'm happy about that. Now, will my kids ever get to the point? Like, I asked for forgiveness from my kids, and it was their choice at this point not to do it. It makes me a little sad. However, I can't, they have to deal with it in their own way. I have asked for forgiveness. I have apologized. I have expressed my utter disgust at how I treated them. I explained to them, and they knew this, that I was treated badly when I was younger. And I had a lot of mental health issues. So that doesn't excuse it, and I'm not excusing it. But it's still, there's still that pain there, you know? So I just hope in time, even if they never come to tell me, which would be better because then I could, feel better. But even if they don't, even if it takes them another 40 years, I don't care. That's on them then. But I have regrets about it. I absolutely do. Absolutely, I do. So I know what it's like. And the only person that can forgive you is the person that you ask for forgiveness from. So if you hurt someone, it's no good if Joe Blow down the street comes and says, "Oh, she's sorry. She asked for forgiveness." Mm-mm. You are the only one that can ask for forgiveness. And that person is the only one that can offer that forgiveness. Now, you may have another take on it, and that's fine too. I'm not saying that just because I say that, it if you've got another way to do it or another viewpoint, that's fine, go with that. But I know that was a great deal of relief for me. Anyways, anyways. Okay. Ah. So I'm looking forward to this. This is, if you're just new here and you're wondering, um, the challenge for September is it's all about notes. Well, I finished my notes, and then the challenge for October is Halloween, and so this falls under the Halloween category. So, and maybe a little bit of fall too because of the pumpkins, right? So, well, they're not pumpkins, they're jack-o'-lanterns. Jack-o'-lanterns. So, Yes. But I mean, the choice is up to you if you want to participate or not. There's no wrong or right here. It's everybody, you do what you feel like doing, right? So, I mean, if you want to, instead of Halloween or it's all about gnomes, you can do Christmas if you want. You can do Valentine's Day. You can do a Islam thing or a Hindu thing or whatever. Whatever. Don't think anyone should judge anyone else unless you know the bigger picture. A lot of our trauma comes from past trauma to us. Everyone has a story to tell. It's never black and white. Absolutely, Mandy. Absolutely. Absolutely. The only one that will judge me is God. And every day I say my penance, I say my act of contrition every single day. I pray so much that it's just, I know that Jesus has already forgiven me, right? I know, because he died on the cross for me and he took my sins and took them to the cross. And my Heavenly Father has took them and said they're wiped clean. I still carry the burden. So don't think I'm this perfect person that sits here and everything went right. I was a holy terror. I never did anything like you see on TV where people lock their kids in cages and or don't give them any food or or whatever, right? Uh-uh. No, I didn't do that. But I was a yeller and a screamer and I would hit. Oh yeah. And to me that's bad enough. So yeah, I don't I'm not here to judge. One, two, three. Oh gosh. I'm not here to judge anybody else and the journey that they have been on. I know the journey that I've been on. And it was not an easy one. When you've probably heard the term taking the road less traveled. I can tell you, I can remember, this is a story that kind of goes along with it. To give you a for instance, when I was about 4 or 5 years old, my brother and I think my sister Ingrid was there too, but she was still too young. My brother and I, we were there back where the chicken coop was. We were playing with dinky toys. And those are the little cars and trucks. Well, I had a big truck. My brother, he would make his roads all smooth. And he would say, can't have any bumps in the road. It's got to be really smooth and as flat and everything as possible. Because then you can go faster and you can get there faster. Not Ava. I am there and I have the curviest, bumpiest roads for my little transports to go on. And it was climbing up the hills and climbing down, going down the hills, on switchbacks and rough as all get out. That ended up being the story of my life. Absolutely. And it's funny because back then, who was it that my brother was all into the big trucks and everything else? Who was it that actually was driving them? Yours truly. Oh, yeah. I still, I look back to the 10 years that I was actively driving. And I can't believe that I actually, I was, I actually did that. And it just boggles my mind that I actually did that. It just seems like it was a million miles and a billion years ago. Like, it's just incredible. But I'm kind of the adage that you should have no regrets in life, right? But we all do. We all do. So, but yeah. Is anybody else stitching on Halloween stuff? Are you stitching on fall stuff? Are you working on a special gift for Christmas? Oh my gosh, I've been slowly going through all my stuff and looking at all my kits and thinking, what am I can I really stitch all these? No. The answer is no. So I am slowly deciding, little fruit flies, slowly deciding whether or not what ones I want to keep. But then I go through them and I go, yeah, I should give it away. No, I want to do it. I want to do it. So that goes in the keep pile. Then you grab another one. Yeah, I'll give that one away. No, 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 no. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I've got several Halloween projects on the go. I love Halloween. I'm a big kid at heart. Marcia, that's wonderful. I don't do Halloween. This is about as Halloweeny as I get. I'm just not. I don't give out candy. I used to, but not anymore. And even then, I gave out only to the little kids because the little kids would start out about 4 o'clock, and by 6 o'clock, I was done. But I only gave out the little stuff, for the little ones, you know, kindergarten, grade 1 and 2, threes maybe, and of course the babies. And I think I even had some dog biscuits too, in case there was a dog that came around. But I don't do it anymore. We took the boys too, but yeah. And it's getting to be more and more where it is that they're doing inside, that they will have various booths, if you will, set up, and the kids walk around. And I think that's good because here you never know what October is going to bring, especially around Halloween. You never know. So, what's the Halloween one that you're working on, Marcia? Is it a counted, a printed? So, just a reminder, the next live will be on a Sunday. Some are counted and some are printed. I just do whatever catches my fancy for the day. I like that. Yep. I know I would like to start this one because I'd love to do it for the church. And it's not that big. And I would love to do it. I can't remember. Is it in May that it's Good Shepherd? Let me see here. When is Good Shepherd Sunday? Okay. It's the second Sunday after Easter. Oh, let me see here. Is there, okay, this may be, could be the second Sunday, the third Sunday, or the fourth Sunday after Easter. So they say that third Sunday of Easter, the traditional Good Shepherd Sunday. Okay, so I have a little while to go. But yeah, I would love to do that one for the church. I think it would. I think it would be nice. It was I don't know how many years ago. I think it was when I was living in London. So what was that? That was about 7 years ago. I made a, it was, no, it must have been about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, yeah. I understand, Karina, very well. Um, but uh, I did, I did a design and it was called, oh my gosh, maybe some of you know this one. Um, the Healing Hands of a Priest or something like that. And I made it for Father Paul. And I gave it to him. That's before I left Lundar. Well, he's still the priest. But I'm afraid this is probably going to be his last year. I think he's going to retire after this. He's really looking haggard. He's going to move into the same facility where his mom and dad are. So, and then he can spend time with them, which is wonderful. I would have loved to have had a relationship with my parents like that, but I didn't. I love Halloween stitching too. Waiting for purple fabric from 123 Stitch to start my next Halloween ornament. Oh, nice. I would buy from, like there are a lot of stores that I would like to buy from. 123 Stitch, Primrose Cottage, Stitches, um, to do Fat Quarter Shop, Garon Stitchery, all of that. But I can't because the shipping and the exchange is way too much. You take, where you get one simple design or one simple piece of fabric or something, it may be $15 US. By the time it gets to me, it's almost $40. Like, it's just, Karina, my kitty jumped up on my lap and I can't stitch right now. Gigi. Thankfully, Jonah's up in the cat condo and Ruthie is hiding out somewhere. Or she could be in the bedroom. She could be anywhere over there. Last night, they got about this length away from each other. Yeah, that's what I like about Ruthie. She's big and heavy. Okay, so I gotta go over one more. Ugh. Okay. So, but we are getting there. Ruthie and Jonah, they're getting there. But it's not Jonah that's growling. It's Ruthie that's hissing. She always likes to throw a hissy fit. Fabric I got was on sale and a smaller piece, good price. That's good. But like I know that 123 Stitch, their shipping is $4.99 US to Canada. That's not Canadian price. shipping to Canada. That is the price, the US price that it cost. Ruthie is about 8 years old, and Jonah is around 11, 12 maybe. So, but what I've been doing is, oh, she meant your cats. Sorry, Gigi. Well, I didn't win Lotto Max last night. Gosh darn it. Didn't even win a free ticket. I thought I was going to try, but nobody won the 80 million. Do you remember, those of us in Canada, do you remember when 649 and then it was Super 7 came out, and which turned into Lotto Max? And it was just awesome to see it get up to like $5 million. Now they're up. People expect the big payout. The sun is shining through the window onto my lap, and she loves the sunbeams. Yeah, I think all cats do. And dogs. For me, when it got to DK, our post went $24. Oh, okay, to Denmark. Our post went was $24 just to receive it. Then they state want their share too. So often it will cost more when it lands in Denmark than I originally bought it for. Yeah. Yeah. We don't usually get that. We don't usually get that. I've been charged before at customs, and that made me upset. But I, oh, come on. Oh gosh, you go that way. But it's all on how they put it, right? I know in Europe it's bad that postage. It's only $3.25 for anything you order. So I try to order things all at once. Yeah. That I can understand. Like, I sent packages to the US, and each one was about $29. That's with the tracking, because I paid the extra $3 for tracking, which was very good. Normally, oh gosh, my glasses are digging in back here. But it's always a gift I always put gift across and everything else. And it's, you have to squish it. Like you take one of the packages and you get it in there and you make it as small as you possibly can. Because when they ship things, they measure, right? And that's added in to the weight. And that is added in to the fuel surcharge. So I make sure that when I send, and I've sent a lot of packages, I squish it by weight and size. Yeah, yeah. I squish. Now the weight will still be the same, but it's the size, right? That makes the difference. So I always make sure that I go as small as I possibly can on a package. And that I always write, it's always a gift. Gift, gift, gift. And it is a gift. Because there's nothing worse than receiving something in the mail and you got to pay tariffs on it. Like, oh my goodness. That would be just. So, just as a word of caution when you're shipping anywhere that is out of your country of origin, okay? Now, I don't know, European Union might be a whole different ball of wax. Same with the UK. That may be a whole different thing there. I don't know. I don't know. But I know at times it's more expensive to ship in Canada than out of Canada. And especially when it is that if you have to ship something to Newfoundland or to BC, you have to pay, there's an extra charge. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I'm just saying in the UK, it's just within the UK. So that is um, Great Britain, Wales, Scotland, um, Ireland, you know, those people, right? Like they might have one rate just for them. But here it is that when it goes to Newfoundland, because you got to pay extra because it goes by ferry or by plane, or if it has to cross the mountains into BC. I couldn't believe it when I had items to ship there, and it was I couldn't believe the price of it. I said, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "No, it was more to ship in Canada." Of course. Well, I know even shipping from here to provincial, that was a lot. Like I was floored with how much that was. take my pills. It is that time again. It is that time again. It is 2 o'clock. Mm. Does anybody get sharp pains in their head every once in a while? Just like a lightning shoot. Not because I was drinking that. I get sometimes it's just local here. It's like a dagger going in. Right now it is. It's not like a dagger. It's like a needle that goes back here. And no. This isn't brain freeze. No. This is different. Okay? This is different than brain freeze. This is a different type of it's like it's a sometimes I'll get them on this side, but it'll be here. Sometimes I get immense pressure up in my head here. Sometimes it's here. It's just an immense. It's either a shooting pain or it is pressure buildup. And I have told my neurologist this, and they all say, can't see anything. For me, I wonder if it's intracranial pressure. Well, it is because it's in your head, right? That there is. I did some reading up on that. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. Glad you could join us for the last half an hour. Unless you're working and you might have to, you might just be popping in. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I've had this for years and years. I know what brain freeze is. Oh, you're working. Oh, poor you. How much longer have you got to work? What time do you get off today? Hopefully soon. Well, if you're on your break, I don't know. I'm just glad that you could pop in just for a couple of minutes. See here? I'll show you. Right there. That's where I'm at. So it'll be a nice next Sunday to be back to our regular. So I just can't believe how fast the days are going. Like, do you realize that when we wake up on Monday morning, we're already halfway through the month? Now, for those people who live down south, you guys, it's just warm, it's nice, it's everything else. For us, it's like, oh no, how much longer have we got before it's going to really change? Right? Juliet told me that I think I mentioned this the other day, that she had heard from someone, I don't know if it was an old farmer or farmer's wife or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Um, that we are supposed to have higher than no, above normal temps right through to the end of November. Yeah. So, oh, there was an asteroid that was coming close to the Earth today. Here goes that idiot there, and he rides around without a helmet on. And helmets on motorcycles is the law here. And I don't understand why he's never been. I don't get it. I don't get like how they're playing Russian roulette like that. Oh, really? Ew. Not good. The weather just shifted from warm to colder, and the leaves are starting, and the trees are starting to drop their leaves. Yeah, well, it's the same here. Okay, I went wrong here somewhere, guys. I know exactly where I went wrong. Okay, so I did one there, two there, and two there. Well, I started that right. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Ah! Okay, well, I'm leaving that one alone. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to go somewhere else and work and worry about that after. So, because I can't fix this while I am doing this. Okay, well, this I can work on. This I can work on here. Because I gotta rip this all out because I only went 4 stitches here and I should have had 5. But I can't, this is off in here then. It's not like I can just add stitches down here and go down here. No, I can't. But that's okay. I will fix it later. After this, I am going to put my clothes out on the line. And then I am going to probably take a shower. And then I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch a movie on, what's it called? Paramount Plus. Excuse me. And that is, what's it called? What is it? The Quiet? No, the I'm gonna watch it right from the beginning. Um, there's 3 movies so far. You're in, oh wow, 81 degrees. Okay, so that's, I don't know. Alexa, what is 81 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius?
81 degrees Fahrenheit is about 27.22 degrees Celsius.
Okay, 27.22. Did everybody else's buddy go off? Your friend there? Did she go off? They say you can change the name of it, what you call it. And it's just for that reason, so that it's not setting off everybody else's. Here in California, we're in the 67 week after next, heading back to, oh my gosh. Be happy. Be happy. Are you anywhere in California near? No, probably not, where those earthquakes have been happening. I'm right there with you, Karina. I am right there with you. Absolutely. I like winter as long as I see, I got that pain here again. Um, as long as I'm, say, down in Florida or Arizona, and I'm looking on the Weather Channel and see all the snow up here. That's the only time I like winter. So I watched the videos of the two bald eagles in Bear Lakes. So far, okay. It's warm here where I live. It's warm in 80s in Trenton, New Jersey. We're called the Garden State. Yes, yes. I was going to say something because I knew that you lived in New Jersey. Yeah. Is anybody near anything that's happening, going on? Earthquakes and the heavy erosion. Maybe when you're on the live, you should work on a stamp. Yeah, I know. I know. I should be doing that. But I think I can always handle it. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I'll figure it out. It is not a big problem. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I read a series of books by Mike Krause, and it's called Melt. Melt. That's the series, Melt. And each book has a different title. And they it starts out in New York, I believe. I'm sure it starts out in New York. And then somehow, like, after everything starts happening and all that, I'm sure that's the book. Then it moves. It talks about people being in the water there, in the between um, New York and New Jersey, and and like, it's really good if you like post-apocalyptic. PA is one of my favorite genres. Absolutely. Actually, right now, of Saga or of Jack, Christina, or both. Oh, Jack. Oh yeah. Okay. I haven't even picked it up. I felt the last three quakes we've had. Really. How bad were they? Where you were, Nancy? Hi, my girl. Hi, my girl. Ruthie decided to come out and join us for the last 10 minutes. A Ruthie girl? A Ruthie girl? Ruthless. She's beautiful, and she knows it. She's one of those cats that she knows, and she just, yes, look at me, take pictures. It's just that she's got this look about her. Yeah, there. I'm listening to books right now, and it's called 1632, and it's by a guy named something Flint. Anyways, it's about this town. Oh, oh, rub it in, Christina, rub it in. I can see you laughing. That's okay. Um, and so this set of books I'm listening to, the first one is 1632. And it's about this town. I don't know where it was in the States. And there was a big crack in the sky, like the biggest lightning thunder you ever heard. And apparently, this whole town was picked up and moved to 1632 in near a small area or town in Germany. And that's as far as I got. They're just figuring this out. Oh, oh, okay. So I got to do this and this. That's why that's not looking. So, yeah, so it's, I love time travel. And actually, the narration isn't that bad, I find. I can't remember that. No, is it Clint Finn or Cliff Flint? Something like that. But there's a whole series on it, and it's really good so far. So they've just met the native people. Native people. They don't know. Some of them are already suspecting that they moved in time, and um, but they haven't figured out anything else yet. So, so it's really been a pleasure to have you all join me today, and maybe some of you that don't normally see me on Sundays have had a chance to visit. And I got that. Yeah, I got that right. And that but we'll be back to our regular Sunday live next week. I'm looking forward to seeing Father Paul. I haven't seen him in a month. He's really, he feels so dragged out. He's so tired. Well, we said for the last couple of years, he's just not been looking all that well. But, you know, like he's 68. I think he's 68. What are you doing, Missy? What are you doing, Missy? When she shakes, she sounds like a bird flittering. Not like how Jonah is. Hey, Missy. Come here. Are you going to make an appearance? Here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Ruthie. Oh, where? Oh, can you see her? There she is. There she is. So, sorry, I'm not trying to make you dizzy. But that's Miss Ruthless. No, Ruthie. She's my Ruthie girl. Ruthie. And her tail is just a switching. And then she's looking up at Jonah. Saying, Jonah, are you watching me? Yeah, she knows it too, Mandy. She knows it too. There she goes. She's off and running. So I'm just going to finish up these few stitches. So thank you all for joining me today. I am going to go and take my laundry and hang it out. I'm going to have a shower. And I am going to sit down and watch a movie. So I really want to watch the third one, but I'll wait. But I did join up with Paramount Plus for a year because it works out cheaper. You save about $1.50 a month. So I'm all for that. So, and then I don't have to worry about the payment for a while, you know, for another year. Well, right now I'm on the free trial for a week. Going to visit my sister in the memory care house. Hope you all have a good weekend. You too, Nancy. Take care. So, okay, this is where I've ended up. So this I got to take out. And I was just working up here. See, adding that little bit of color. Whoa. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, everybody. Have a great week. We will see you next Sunday at 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow on our regular video. Okay, sometime in the morning, hopefully. Talk to you later. Toodaloodles, everybody.